Hey guys, it is time for a smoke detector unboxing. It's been a little bit since I've done one. I have no idea where my pocket knife went, so I've got to use this sharp end of this nail clipper. There we go. Okay, that actually worked. I don't know where I put that pocket knife. I was using it earlier. I should grab one. I don't know what I did with my two actual knives. And there it is. Wrapped in the bubble wrap. Are you guys seeing this? Yeah. Alright. It's a Sears. Oh, and it looks like it's got some... Looks like somebody tried to test it with a lighter or something, and the cover got warped, but it is a Sears model. Where is it? 439, there, it's right there, 439.57303. And as you can see by the label there, it is made by Cerberus Pyrotronics. This is one of the models that was based on the FB1, or actually, if I can get right over here, this one, the FB1A. So let me take you guys down here. And you probably noticed this one has a added bonus feature right there, the heat sensor. And you may remember I used to have one very, very similar to this. It was the 246.57046. It was brand new in the box. I gave it away to another collector. But that one had the same heat sensor, but it was based on the BRK model instead, the SA76RS, or the 77R. And this one looks pretty much the same from the front, although I have the BRK version without the heat sensor right here, and it would basically be the exact same thing. You can see that the side vents, on the BRK version, all the side vents are the same. They're all divided in two by that one middle bar there, and it's like that on all of them. However, on the Cerberus models, only one of them is like that. It's the one at the end here. These two are completely open, and this one has two extra bar, or actually an extra bar right there. And that's that right there. So yeah, I'm not sure the reason for that. Probably, what's the FB1 look like? FB1A has the same design as this one, so I'm not sure why they changed that, but that's very interesting. Now, as for the front of the cover here, I did notice one difference. Where the heat sensor is on the BRK model, the vents here, the two middle sections, those were open on the BRK model with the heat sensor. So, just a little, it's the small things that you notice. But let's open it up and see what it looks like inside. And you can see it looks just like the FB1A. It even has the exact same test button style, with the test button going over and shorting out on touching the horn. It's just like that one. There are some versions of the FB1A that we found that have the test button comes up and goes up over the sensor, similar to like the BRK model. But this one's like that, and I think all the other ones that we found with the Sears models with the heat sensor are like that. I can't think of any that have the other style of test button that touches on top of the sensor. So there's the little warning sticker there. I think this one used to have something like that, but it fell off some time ago. There's a round, except it was round, so there's a little mark from it there. But yeah, it's the exact same one. Kobishi CLB-27 brass squealer. Same sensor. Heat sensor is mounted on this plastic standoff there, which actually you can see the two holes for that right there, where the standoff is mounted. So that's pretty cool. And it has little pegs in there. It looks like it's been fused onto the base. Interesting. I don't know if Sears did that or if that's a Cerberus thing. No idea. But the potentiometer, the sensitivity adjustment to potentiometer, I just noticed is different. On this one, it's a green knob. It looks slightly newer style than that one. That's the older style that we see on a lot of the older First Alert and BRK models like that. The blue knob. So, that being said, so we know that this is the third variant of Sears with the heat sensor. Sorry, actually no, fourth. I completely forgot there's another one. But there's this one, the Cerberus model, the BRK model, which I used to have, and then of course there's this one, the Pyronetics model, and this one. They all look pretty much, they look very similar, but yet different. And if you're not really paying attention, you can mix them up. The Pyronetics model has the test button on the outside there, no horn output vent, and the BRK model looks pretty much exactly like the Cerberus model, but it has those different side vents and the closed middle sections of the vents next on either side of the heat sensor. So yeah, little details. Oh, and the Pyronetics model does not have any side vents at all. That's the other thing. So now let's go ahead and grab a battery and let's test this thing. Let's see, I have one right up here. So, and of course I got this used, so unfortunately I don't have the manual. Alright, no falsing. Okay, let's get the cover back on, if I can get it the right way. Alright, let's give it a test in 3, 2, 1. It's pretty high pitched for one of these, actually, I think. I know this one is super low pitched. I think this one's a little bit lower, more in the regular First Alert range, but this is pretty high pitched. This is kind of like in the Honeywell range. Although I will say my F900D, not the, is it the F900D? I can't remember. No, my F900D is a little bit higher pitched than this one. It's still pretty low pitched though. So let's give it one more test. Yeah, pretty loud. It doesn't have any ting, I think, after the horn stops sounding. Let's actually test it once more. Whoops. Okay, it has a little bit of it. I don't know. It's weird. It's kind of a weird tone. I like it. Now the last thing I wanted to show you, I didn't show the inside of the cover here, if I can get it back off. It's a little dusty. I can clean that up. I can just dunk it in a bucket of soapy warm water or something. Whoops. This battery must be running low. So let's take that out and discharge it. And here's that part of the cover that's melted. I think somebody did try to test it with a lighter, a match, and held it too close to the unit, and it got warped. No big deal. It's still in okay condition. Surprisingly, there's actually no paint on the base at all, which is really nice, and I don't see any damage on the screw holes there. So very, very cool. I'm very happy about this one. I've been looking for another one of these Searses with the heat sensors. So I'm going to put the battery in it. We're going to give it a test without the cover. I don't think we did that. So here we go. Whoa, okay. Try that again. I think the horn is just a little dirty. So probably clean that off and it'll make better contact. But anyway, I think that just about does it for this video of this Sears Early One model 439.57303 smoke detector made by Cerberus Pyrotronics. So thank you guys so much for watching as always, and I'll see you in the next video.